Welcome, Warrior Nation. We have a special broadcast on our Warrior Sports Network as we will be bringing you the first round of the Annapolis Christian Academy Junior High Boys Basketball Tournament, as we have several family members that are not able to attend, so we are bringing you a live broadcast as the junior high boys will be taking on a group called the Wings. It's a homeschool co-op. We are about less than 30 seconds away from tip-off. This is our red team. It's the mostly 8th graders, a few 7th graders. So there are two teams for our junior high team. Our 7th grade team, our white team, won their bracket earlier this week. And this 8th grade group is looking to do the same. Annapolis, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is back-to-back champions, so they are going for a three-peat of their tournament. Coach Hayden Wickwar is the coach of the Warriors, and they have had pretty successful season. I'm not exactly sure of their record. Coach Hayden's wanting to cut the music. And as they have had a pretty successful season, they started back before Christmas, and their season is close to wrapping up, as they just have this tournament, a couple more games, and that'll be the end of their season. As I mentioned, they've had a pretty successful season. Many of these players have been in coach's system now for several years. He had several of them as 6th graders, and they've worked their way up as our basketball program continues to grow, as we have teams now able to promote each year. Tons of playing time, so as white team moves up to red team moving up to JV, and then varsity. It's really putting together a nice system. Last words now from both coaches, as the Annapolis Warriors will be the home white and the Wings will be the red. Starting for Annapolis, number 34, Brogan Easter will be doing the tips. 21, Xavier Lockyer. Number 2, Jeremiah Cavazos, he's a 7th grader. Number 11, Noah Riojas. And Jackson Floyd, can't quite see his number yet. Brogan, easy tip to Jackson. Goes to Xavier, who's going to pull up a little jump shot, a little long. Brogan Easter with the rebound. And definite height advantage. Annapolis is going to come with full court pressure as they're having trouble getting the ball in. The ball's loose. Jackson to steal. Noah to JJ. Little pull-up jumper. That's a little long. Bounces around. Fight for the rebound. And a double dribble as number 31 got close to the sideline. Annapolis definitely has the height advantage as Brogan is looking for that ball. Didn't quite see him. Over to Xavier. Into Jackson. Gets poked out. Stolen back by Xavier. Finds Brogan down low. Catch, push, and they're going to say it was a travel. Brogan's looking around like, I think I got pushed, but referee does not agree. Full court pressure now. Annapolis trying to force that double team. 31 gets to the side. Gets all the way in. Little Euro step. Challenged by Brogan and out of bounds. The ball's going to stay here. It's red ball into the basket. Scores 2-0. Having a little bit of trouble getting it in. Jackson Floyd doing good ball pressure. Ball gets tipped. Brogan with the steal. He's going to settle things down and goes to Jeremiah, who's going to jog up the court. Over to Noah. Noah's going to just break ankles. Drives through the double team. Kind of a hard foul as he's struggling a little bit. I need to adjust the camera. with a little shimmy shake, left a Wings player in his wake, and then pushed through for the free throws. First free throws in and out. So rims out. Annapolis definitely has a height advantage, as Brogan and Jackson several inches above everyone else. Annapolis going to stay with their full court pressure. Going to let the Wings inbound, but after that, we'll start applying that double team. As 3 got the inbound, but did a little hop step, gets called for the travel, and the turnover to Annapolis. No Riojas will be inbounding the ball. Finds Jackson Floyd with an easy basket, as Brogan took up a lot of their attention, and Jackson got an easy basket. And he tried to trap him along the corner. Gets through the pressure, but Jackson's there. Got a little too greedy and gets called for the foul. Annapolis in a man-to-man defense. They've been working on that quite a bit this week. Inbound to one. One's having a little bit of trouble. Noah's all over him. 31 trying to drive. JJ got a piece of it, then Brogan with the steal. Over to Noah. Noah's going to jog up the court. He's going to drive into the lane, finds Brogan for an easy basket. Noah did a good job breaking through the initial pressure, and the Wings were definitely out of sorts and leaving Brogan wide open, which is going to be a bad idea. 31 driving all the way through, a little jump stop, and scores their first basket. Coach Hayden wanted to push tempo. Here comes JJ. He's going to go behind the back, kick out to Noah. Noah thought about a 3. He's going to dish to Jackson. Lots of contact, no call. Over to JJ. He's going to drop the 3. Rims. Rebound. Over to Brogan. Misses the layup. Jackson up, and he gets fouled. Annapolis doing a good job controlling the boards. Jackson and Brogan in good position. Couldn't quite finish as they missed several layups. And the last one, Jackson did get fouled, so he'll be shooting 2. Jackson's first free throw is good. Scores now 8-2. Annapolis starting to exert themselves a little bit more. Second free throw is rims out. Wings with the rebound. And Annapolis now picking up man-to-man. 31 trying to get around. Ends up falling down. One with a wild three-pointer. It almost goes in. Noah with the rebound. He's going to push the tempo. Long out pass to Xavier. Xavier to Brogan. Brogan with a height advantage as 31 just basically disappeared on defense, giving up that easy layup. 31 now with the ball. Just trying to get around Xavier. Does. Gets close to the sideline. Gets trapped in the corner. He's got double team now. Finds 2. JJ grabs the ball and ties him up. You can see some of their inexperience coming with some ball handling. And now Coach Hayden's going to wholesale sub 5 new players in. We've got Orrin Prime, Joaquin, Will, Santi, and Josh. Santi on 31 as 31 once again falls, tries to do a little bit too much. Santi did a good job staying in front of him and ends up with the jump ball, which is possession arrow to Annapolis. Joaquin Ford now with the ball, number 14, so he'll be taking point. Over to, as he tries a little, Josh tries a little behind the back, but added an extra step there and gets called for the travel. Annapolis still in their full court press. Long outlet pass to 10, back to 31. Oren's there. Will waiting to try to trap him. Ball gets mishandled. Annapolis is 3-on-0 as Josh Garza with an easy layup. It's that press giving Wings definitely some trouble. 31 seems to be their best ball handler, but everyone else really struggling. Another turnover. Josh is going to drive. He's going to pull all the way out over to Oren. Oren for three. Just a little short. Santi with a big rebound. He's thinking about, then he passes out to Will, who drops it in. So Santi did a good job just coming in, grabbing that offensive rebound. Three now with the ball. He's going to get double teamed. Joaquin there with a good anticipation. He's going to pass over to Josh. Josh is going to pull it out. Ball fake. Oren to Joaquin, top of the key three-pointer. Little long. Wings with the rebound. Now he's going to slow everything down as Annapolis is matching up man-to-man. Oren now on 31. He's going to try to break Oren. Oren's a pretty good defender. He's going to have a hard time getting around him. 31's trying to shimmy shake. Gets to the lane, and Oren a little bit late on recovery and gets called for the reach-in foul. Red ball. Call the foul on the ground. And three's wide open. Oren challenging it. Santi with a good rebound. Over to Josh. Josh is going to push the tempo all the way up to Joaquin. Joaquin ball fake. Relocates. A little bit long. Oren flying in for a rebound. Over to Santi. Santi's going to drive in. That's a little hard. And now Wings with the ball. With Josh on him. Little give and go to 31. Nice little play. That's going to rim out. Santi another rebound. He's going to now take the ball up. He's looking for some help. Gets it to Josh. Josh is going to drive. Kick to Joaquin. Joaquin in the corner. A little bit long. Will with the offensive rebound. Turn and shoots and scores. 16-2 with 25 seconds left. Wings having a little bit of trouble now getting the ball in as all their players way out. Throws it right to Oren, who's just going to do a little floater and scores. And with 12 seconds left, coach, I think, is going to call timeout. Wings having a lot of trouble with that. Last inbounds as none of their players were really making any cuts and left Oren in the passing lane as he really had no choice but to just try to inbound it, and Oren was able to take advantage of it. You can see the Wings having a little bit of difficulty with ball handling. Outside of 31, they really kind of not real confident with the ball, and with added pressure, it's leading to quite a few turnovers already in this first quarter. Same five are back out. They're staying in that kind of three-quarter trap. Over to 12. Ball's loose. Oren with the steal. He's going to drive in, and that's another basket. Nice little floater for Oren as he attacked the basket right away off that steal. Four's going to try to drive through there. He's going to get swallowed up by Will. And the buzzer sounds the end of the first quarter. Annapolis well in control here, 20-2, as their press has caused Wings lots of trouble, getting quite a few points off of steals at the end of that first quarter. Like I mentioned, Annapolis mostly 8th graders on this team. They have been in the system now for several years. They are comfortable with what they're doing, and Coach Hayden has, looks like he is subbing in a new set of 5. It'll be Jeremiah Cavazos, Xavier Lockyer, Noah Riojas, Brogan Easter, and now Quincy Haas, number 25, in, I think, for the first time. Wings ball, start of the second quarter. As Annapolis, definite size advantage again with lots of mismatches height-wise and skill-wise. As Annapolis is going to drop into a 2-3 zone. As 31 trying to skip pass, and 10 and 31 not on the same page. White ball now off the turnover. Quincy inbounding to Noah. And Noah's going to speed up the tempo. Over to JJ with an easy entry pass. So nice little post entry pass off the wing for Jeremiah. Brogan with a sizable height advantage in really deep. There's really not a whole lot the wings could do with that. 31 now, looking to try to break in using his dribble. JJ, a really good defender, is not going to let him do that. He's going to come. So he came driving through. He showed the ball to JJ, who was able to just grab that ball and ends up forcing the travel. Good defense by JJ. Long outlet pass to Xavier, as defensively the wings are starting to break down now. They are leaving guys wide open. Wings ball, 31 trying to drive. Finds quite a bit of traffic. They're going to call Brogan for the foul. So you can see 31 just trying to break people down and get in the lane, and Brogan got called for a little extra reach in there. First free throw is a little long. Second free throw is good. Noah speeding up the tempo. Finds JJ in the corner. He's left wide open. He thought about it. Off the dribble. Gets his own rebound. He's going to get in for Brogan, and Brogan in way deep. He's inside the lane, and the coach telling his players to lift up their hands, but even so, they are significantly shorter than Brogan, and if they're going to let him have that position, he's going to have a field day. Over to 10, and the ball is just a little too hot to handle. Good hustle by 00, but couldn't quite save it. Now it turns over to Annapolis. (26-3). Annapolis cruising now as over to JJ. High post to Quincy and into Brogan, and once again they're just giving him that deep position inside the block, and that's just going to be a field day until they can figure out something else. Brogan's going to be feasting on layups. Try to double screen him. Lots of movement there. JJ doing a good job staying in front of him. 31. Should be a count on, and no. And another turnover. 31's just not going to be able to get around Jeremiah. He's just too good a defender. Noah breaks all the way through the lane. Little floater bounces out. Offensive rebound, Xavier. He goes into the lane and gets lots of contact, hard foul. So he'll be shooting 2. So even with the wings in position, they were unable to field the ball. Bounced around. Xavier picked up the garbage and then drove in, gets fouled. First free throw is a little long. Coach Hayden's going to make a wholesale change now. He's going to bring in brand new group. Second free throw. That one is good. And that should be a substitution. They're not going to. And the referee didn't acknowledge it, so Xavier's going to stay in with Oren waiting in the wings for him. 31 now, over to 10. 10 trying to dribble around, back to 31. He's going to pull up for a three-pointer. That's a little long. Bounces around. Xavier Lockyer with the rebound. He's going to push tempo. 3-on-2 over to Will. Will with a nice little pump fake. Relocates for a little jump shot. And Will with another basket. 31-3. Annapolis in that 2-3 zone. They've kind of sunk in there as there's been quite a bit of mismatches, so they're going to show a little bit of kindness with their zone defense. Another good hustle by Double Zero. He couldn't save it. And now Oren Prime finally gets in. As Will Kenyon will be inbounding to Josh Garza. Josh running point, leaving Will wide open, and once again Will scoring an easy basket. Wings are in a 2-3 zone, but some of their players are out of position. They're trying to play man. They're manning up and leaving the middle of that lane wide open. Trying to get 31 open as one mishandles the ball. High looping pass, finally corralled by 10. 31 trying to settle everything down, trying to get a screen. He's going to meet a double team. 31 decides to skip pass it over to 1. Back to 31. He's going to drive. Finds a lot of white jerseys, and then a rebound by Josh. Josh going to lead the pack. Gets through there. Good recovery by 31s. He swats it out of bounds, but it's going to stay white ball. There's wide open as Jackson overshoots that. Will with the rebound over to Oren. Josh for 3 in the corner. That's long. Another rebound by Santi. Santi's going to take a little jump shot. That's a little long. And the Wings finally in that position with the rebound. Minute 35 left. Annapolis in command. Once again, that high screen trying to get 31 free. Oren with a deflection. Corralled by 1 or Double Zero. Over to 10. Oren steps in front of that pass. Little ball fake. Can't finish it though. 31 recovers. Gets the ball. Now looking to run some offense. A deep 3. Santi with the rebound. Trying to get that break going, ends up moving his feet and gets called for the travel. 33-3, minute 2 left in the second quarter. Wings trying to get it in, lob pass, it gets tipped in the air. 31 corrals it. 31 now into 2. Josh comes over. Ball's on the ground. A little scrum for it, and it's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go to Annapolis. Joaquin Ford coming in for Josh. As it looks like everyone's going to get quite a bit of playing time for this game. 47 seconds left. Joaquin with the ball. Inbounds for Will. Left wide open again. As that defense, those defenders are trying to match up man-to-man when they're in that zone and leaving Will wide open. 30 seconds left. 35-3. Wings are walking it up, trying to slow this game down. So trying to do a high screen with Oren. Joaquin's going to come over, and 31, I think, is just going to try to dribble out the clock, maybe wait for the last second shot. It's 10 seconds now. Oren's coming out a little bit. 4 seconds. 3. He's just going to take a deep one. Oren deflects it. 31 kept backing up. Oren kept going with him, and 31 was going to take a deep 3, and Oren was able to get a hand on it, and the quarter ends with that block shot. 35-3, Annapolis well in command of this game, as the Wings are definitely outmatched in height and skill and experience. with that, we will see you in a couple minutes as we will catch the second half of the Warriors versus Wings, first round of the ACA Junior High 8th grade boys basketball tournament. We are back for the second half of the first round of the junior high basketball tournament between the Annapolis Christian Academy Warriors versus the Wings, homeschool co-op here in Corpus Christi. Annapolis has been in control of this game and from the start, and really started exerting themselves towards the end of the first quarter and then really poured it on the second quarter. Will Kenyon has been a terror as they have basically lost sight of him several times on defense as he's been able to sneak in there for some easy baskets. The pressure initially that Annapolis had was causing them lots of trouble, and even with Annapolis now going back into his zone, Wings still having a hard time running any offense. Third quarter start with the Wings ball. Xavier Lockyer defending the ball is 31, kind of their main point of emphasis on offense. He's going to pull up for a three-pointer. That's short. Rebound by Josh Garza as he will start over to Quincy. Quincy's going to pull up. Brogan with a rebound. He's just going to drop step, spin move, and easy layup as he got the defender on his back and able to find that space and drop step for an easy layup. Annapolis in that 2-3 zone. It's 31 trying to run some offense. As top of the zone, giving him lots of attention. Two's going to step in for a three-pointer. Rebound by Josh. He's going to lead the break. It's 2-on-1. He's going to go all the way through. Brogan comes flying in, knocks his own guy down. Goes back to see if he's okay, and Both of them laughing it off. 39-3 now. As Wings trying to run that offense. Little give and go to the corner. Quincy on him. Back up to 31. 31's trying to eye the defense. So trying to run a little something for him, and defense definitely has their attention. 2 with the shot, a little bit long. Will with the ball. Will trying to play point guard, gets stolen by 3. 3 can't quite make it. Xavier now, long outlet pass. That gets tipped away. As Warriors now getting a little bit of sloppy. They're going to stop the play for Quincy to tie his shoes. It'll be white ball still. Over to Xavier. Xavier's going to come in for a little floater. Will with the rebound. Looking for some help. Finds Xavier again. Bounces around. Ball's loose. Saves to Brogan. Brogan out to Josh. Ball fake. He's going to pull out. Save's going to try again. Another floater. That's long. Gets his own rebound. Another shot. Brogan just takes it from him. Brogan again. Misses that. And finally, with the foul. Not sure how many rebounds and we got, but it felt like a lot. You can see the height advantage and the aggressiveness under the basket. Definitely advantage Annapolis. Unfortunately, Annapolis not able to finish right away. But Brogan being the beneficiary of a foul, and he'll be shooting 2. Coach tried to do a wholesale sub, and the subs were a little eager to get on there, so the referee is trying to correct that, letting them know that they have to wait to be waved on before they can't just waltz onto the court whenever you want. 3:31 left, 39-3. Annapolis in control of this game. Brogan Easter shooting 2 after multiple offensive rebounds, multiple attempts at a putback. And now Brogan's trying to try to get some points off of this possession. First one's in and out. And now here come the subs. 4 of 5 of them, as Brogan will be subbed out of the next dead ball for Santi. Second one is good. And Santi Pena waved on as Brogan will take a seat. And their 3 minutes of play is over, and the next group comes in, I'm assuming, as coach is going to be dividing up time in the quarter that way. Wings with the ball. 31 over to 2. 31 thought about a 3. Now he does. It's a little bit long. Bounces around. JJ with the rebound. He's going to push tempo. They have numbers. He's got a little hesitation dribble. And forces the foul with 31. Jeremiah's really quick with the ball, has a nice dribble penetration. That little hesitation move, got 31 out of position and forces the foul. First free throw is no good. (39-3). Clock is now running just because of the score. Second free throw is good. As Wings are trying to decide who needs to inbound it. And 3 decides he'll just do it himself. 3 now running point. As JJ coming out, putting extra ball pressure. 2's driving baseline, double team. Ball's loose, knocked out. Long pass the middle, kind of forces it. Does get tipped over to Oren and in. So 3 with the ball. As you can see, lots of inexperience. As another telegraph pass, another steal, and JJ with an easy layup. Those defenders up top are really able to put tons of ball pressure on there and then forcing an obvious pass. This 3 tries to make a move over to 2, who got his feet going first and then dribbles, and that'll be a turnover. The clock is running because of time. So 42 seconds, 41. Noah with the ball. Long outlet pass to Santi, who's left wide open. And coaches or the referee is going to warn Santi for delay game. You can't, after you make a basket, you're not to hit the ball. Just let it come through the net. So 3 trying to get around JJ, and that's just not going to work. Warriors have numbers. Finds Jackson down low. Jackson with the layup. 4 seconds, 3. 4. As 4 is going to try to take a wild shot, and that's nowhere near, as he says, just missed it. 39-3. This last quarter will go pretty quick, as it'll be a running clock, as Annapolis will try to finish this game off pretty quickly, as they will be looking for their semifinal game, which will be tomorrow at 12 o'clock. One of the things with Annapolis, like I mentioned before, is they have, as we've grown the program, we have multiple teams now at each level, and as teams age up, they've had a lot of experience at the grammar level, then they move into the junior high level, and then the upper junior high level. This year we have a freshman, JV, and varsity. So every year they're getting tons of playing time and experience. They are developing and then are able to step into the next year with higher expectations and do it pretty easily. 4th quarter now. As Joaquin Ford now with the ball. As over to Jeremiah, he's going to take a 3. Jackson in great position, able to get inside for an easy offensive rebound, put back. And now number 4 will be ball handling doozies. Picks it up. Pass over to 2, back to 4. 4's thought about a 3, and Oren reads that pass in for a layup. A little bit too hard, bounces around. Oren saves it off of Jackson. Ball gets tipped around. They're going to say white ball. It's a nice steal. Couldn't quite finish the layup. Annapolis able to extend the possession, though. Joaquin's going to drive all the way through, scoop shot, and score. Good job seeing that seam, as the defense wasn't really taking the ball. Gave Joaquin a seam, which he able to use his length and squeeze through there, and nice little fingertip finish. Ford driving through. Santi with the steal. It's now 4-0 as Jackson tried to do a little fingertip, maybe a little too fancy, misses that. Offensive rebound with Jeremiah with the putback. Wings trying to set up their offense. As Annapolis in that zone. Joaquin easily reads that. He's going to cross over. Took himself a little bit out of. I think I'm kind of dribbled away from the rim made that much harder of a shot, which he missed, and then an easy putback for the teammate. 10 now taking over ball handling duty for the Wings. 4 minutes left. As 12 trying to set a high screen. 10 throws it right into the hands of Oren. Oren, long pass. It's 3-on-0 now. Jackson this time able to finish. As the refs will stop the game and bring in Will Kenyon and Quincy Haas. I think maybe they're looking like, is it a timeout? Nope, they're just stoppage of play. 3:40 left, 39-3. I think they've quit adding points to the scoreboard, as this game is definitely lopsided in favor of the Warriors. Wings now with the ball. 31 back in the game. Has a lot of attention. 2, back to 31. He's going to take a long three-pointer. That's way off. Will with the rebound. Over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's thought about a long pass. Decides to bring it down. Over to Joaquin. Over to Jeremiah. He's left alone for a three-pointer. That's in and out. Will with another rebound. Spins around and then gets 31 in the air and foul. Josh Garza in for JJ. With 2:53 left. The Wings a little bit out of position, leaving Joaquin just wide open. A little too hard on the layup. Ball gets knocked out of bounds and stays with White. You can see a little disorganization by the Wings. They're going to leave Joaquin open again. His time. No, can't get that one. He gets his own rebound. Third time's the charm. He scores that layup. 4 now pushing the tempo. He's going to pull up for a three-pointer and big smile on his face, but that's definitely was maybe a little out of his range. 2:15 left. Finds Will wide open, and Will with another easy basket. He's probably the high scorer of the team, as he's had multiple opportunities at layups. 2 minutes left. Oren with the steal. Out ahead. Layup and good. As Oren and Joaquin are having a field day on these guards with their passes. They've been telegraphing those. 2 gets stopped by Oren. 12. There's another steal by Joaquin. Out in front. He's going to scoop and score that. Minute 26 left. Teammate with tying his shoe. One picked up the ball, and then I think the referee allowing the double dribble, as it's pretty obvious the Wings are still learning. Minute left now. Annapolis in that 2-3 zone. Wings having a hard time getting in there. Over along the baseline. One trying to gather it and ends up traveling with the basketball. 48 seconds left. Joaquin with the ball. As, again, a little disorganization as Quincy's left wide open. He's just going to drive right past and score. Nice little move by Quincy. Saw that open lane, able to easily get past that defender and then scores. 4 is going to pull up. Joaquin's there. Forces a bad pass and a turnover. 21 seconds, 20. Annapolis will see if they're going to try to get a last second shot, as Joaquin's going to dribble out to 10. Little trying to 14's trying to pull, trying to get a steal. Joaquin just dribbles out the quarter, and that's how the game ends. Annapolis with a big win, as they will advance to the semifinals tomorrow at 12 o'clock. As they really had no trouble at all, as they from start to finish really were the better team and exerted that. If we can, we'll be live streaming tomorrow's games as well, so join us as we cheer on the junior high boys team as they go for another victory, as the Warriors will take on, I guess, the winner of this next game. So we don't know who that is, but we'll see you tomorrow. Let's go Warriors.